Good morning to everybody who is watching the replay on this fabulous Friday. It is so great to have you guys joining us, be it live or whenever you have the time. I really appreciate all of you just joining us when you have the chance, when it's convenient for you. That's awesome. I hope that you'll still comment, even though it's not live. I still love to hear your feedback, to hear how you're feeling, what you're thinking. It means a lot to me, and I still hope that you'll share this with people because this is really important for people to remember. This one especially is huge. So I'm going to flip the camera, and then we can get started. Hi, Dad. So, hello, everybody. Good morning. It is great to see all of you. My name is Kristalyn Avatovich from KristalynAvatovich.com. And today I am going to share with you 3 affirmations that can get you through everything that happens in your day. Literally anything that pops up today, you will be ready for it if you have these affirmations to fall back on. Because again, if you can control your attitude, you can control how you react to a situation. And if you can do that, then you can control the situation as much as possible for you. So that is huge. And that really helps in everything that you do. So that's why we do this every morning, so that you have them readily available. We repeat 3 of them so that you always have them ready. And then we have our feature affirmation so that you have something else to build with and something else that might fit better for you or work for you in certain circumstances that are in your life right now or maybe at one time. So thank you guys for joining me. It's great to see you today. And we are going to get started with our first affirmation. Feel free to share this so we can get more people jumping on live, so we can have more people talking about how they feel, what they're thinking, how this relates to them, anything like that. So our first affirmation is, I overcome obstacles with renewed inner strength. I overcome obstacles with renewed inner strength. Guys, everything you go through, hey Oz, it's Chinese Food Friday. Yes, it is. So every challenge that you go through is something that is important to your growth. It is something that is important to your life, to everything that you're going to be, because your challenges show you who you're going to be. They show you who you're meant to be, what you're meant to do. You can find your purpose by looking at the theme of your challenges in your life. See the kind of person that your challenges have developed you into, and then decide what for you that means, what you're supposed to do with that, what it's really pointing towards for you. All of those things can be found in the challenges that you go through every day. So if you're going through challenges, I would be, it's frustrating. I'm not going to tell you it's not, but there is a way to be a little bit excited, because that means you're on an adventure. It means you're growing, you're leveling up in life, you're gaining experience, and you are going to be using all of that to fulfill your purpose in life, to do great things that you will enjoy and that will help others. That is amazing, and that is actually my personal definition of success. And speaking of success, our next affirmation is, I am successful in all that I do. I am successful in all that I do. It is so nice to go through life knowing that about yourself. And it's not arrogant, it's you saying, listen, it's not that I'm just going to be right all the time, and no matter, even if I'm wrong, I'm going to be right. No. What it means is that you read the situation. You care, you take into account what's going on, and you can hear and kind of feel when God is telling you which way to go. That's how it works. Your failures are just as important, if not more important, to your success as your successes are. Because if you're on track, then that's great. You're doing well. You're on the right track. You will find success. Things will sort of just fall into place for you. But if you go off track, then things start getting harder. And God starts saying, okay, not the right direction. And you have the opportunity to turn around. If you don't take it because you didn't quite see it yet, that's okay, because he'll try again later and it'll be harder. And then the further and further you get, the harder and harder it gets. Because this is how God says, okay, shut down. I don't want you to go this way. There's a better path for you. You deserve the best. So why don't you take it? Let's go the other way, and let me make it so that you want to look around. Because we're not going to cheat you out of experiences, but we want you to go the right way, right? So if you're feeling like life is fighting you, like nothing is working, like everything is fighting back and everything is against you, then maybe it's time to look around for another opportunity that might be better suited for you than you thought. Almost nothing in my life, at least, works out the way I thought or the way I initially wanted it to. But every single time, it is crazy, every single time it works out in the long run better than I initially believed it could. So I trust the process now. I fall back on faith. I rely on that. And I try to keep myself on track, but I know that if I veer off, that's not the end of the line. It doesn't mean I have to quit. It doesn't mean I am a failure. It just means that I'm learning something, and that will be added to my success later. So you are good to go. So is that a mountain? All roads, I'm thinking, lead to success. It's a very tiny emoji today. I'm really bad at reading that. I'm sorry. So our third affirmation is gratitude is my attitude. Gratitude is my attitude. It's so simple, it rhymes, it's easy to remember, and it will change your life more than anything else in the entire world of affirmations will. This is the craziest, most amazing affirmation I could share with you, and that is why I repeat it every single day with you guys, because all you have to do is list 3 things you're grateful for, and your whole life's going to change for the better. You're going to have more control. You're going to be happier. You're going to find your path. You're going to be on your path more. You're going to see better opportunities and better people. And it's crazy all of the things this is going to do. Not to mention, and not least of all, the fact that you're just going to enjoy your life as it is while you're building it into what you want it to be. That's amazing. By the way, you also won't have any bad days anymore, because what I do is I list 3 things in the morning that I'm grateful for. It's better than coffee. It's amazing what this will do for you. You wake up knowing life is good. And then throughout the day, if I get frustrated, if I feel like I'm off track, if things are really getting on my bad side, I start listing things that I'm grateful for, because it's like counting to 10 on steroids. Not only do I calm down, but I realize that the situation, there are at least 3 things I can be grateful for in spite of this situation. So I'm okay, and it's probably not as bad as I feel like it is, and that means I can take control of it. Now I have control of my attitude, I have control over my reaction, and therefore I have control over my situation. That's amazing. And then at the end of every day, I list 3 things again, because I don't believe in bad days anymore. I don't have them. I haven't had a bad day in like 3 years. I've had challenging days. I've had days where things went completely wrong, but they're not bad days, because in every day I can list at least 3 things that I'm grateful for. So to me, that means I did my best with that day. It means I lived that day to the fullest, and I have no regrets. And guys, tomorrow, the way you feel about today is all that matters. So don't have any regrets. Let yourself know that regardless of any challenges, and we know that challenges are just helping us in the long run, so even they are something to be grateful for, but regardless of any challenges, you had a good day. You did your best today, you lived it to the fullest, you rock. And that is the point at the end of every day. Tomorrow, you get to start over again. You get to try new things, see new opportunities, live in new moments, and you will be fantastic at it because you have this attitude. You are ready for anything. So our feature affirmation today is about the experiences in your life. How many of you have regrets? How many of you have something in your life that just sticks with you as something that was the biggest mistake of your life, and you cannot believe that you did that? You look at the version of yourself that made those choices and just cannot believe them. I have those moments. I certainly do. I work through this all the time. Probably every day there is a moment where I remember this. So missing the beat of the Rumba. Rumba tried to come on last night at like 9 o'clock, so we turned him off. I don't know what happened. But if you listen closely, you can hear the beat of the dishwasher machine in the background. Just saying. So how many of you have those regrets? How many of you have a moment that you just remember as your not so finest hour? I do. And I know that a lot of people do too. And so here's what I want to share with you. This is how I get through it. And this is how I know that regardless of that, I'm still okay. I'm still the best version of me that I can be. And my life is not over from that one choice. So let me show you this affirmation. I'm going to flip the camera, talk about it, and I'm going to flip it back. So 1 second. Whoosh. My experiences are perfect for my growth. Okay, my experiences are perfect for my growth, and the background on this is incredible. So I'm going to post a free phone background version of this on the Crystalline Avatovich Facebook page. So feel free to jump there after this broadcast, and you will be able to find that free phone background for you guys, so you can keep this with you and remember it whenever you want to. I'm going to flip this back around so I can talk to you a little bit more. Give me 1 second. So my experiences are perfect for my growth. Can you believe that? Do you understand that? Your experiences have made you who you are. We are the sum of our experiences. I know you've all heard this at some point, and if you haven't, let it sink in. Let it really hit you, because we tend to listen to things and kind of let them go because they sound so cliche, but I'll tell you what, cliches usually come from things that are so true. They get repeated over and over and over again. So You are the sum of your experiences. And if you are the sum of your experiences, then your experiences had a purpose. Even if they weren't enjoyable, even if they were the worst, they had a purpose and they've made you who you are. And if you're watching this right now, that means you are a person who cares about yourself. You care about others. You care about making a positive difference in the world. You're seeking that kind of optimism. So I know, and I can validate for you right now, that you're a good person, that you do so many things right. So trust that even though you have those things that you may not be proud of, and they may affect the way you think of yourself now, I want you to change your thinking. I want you to realize that your experiences were perfect for your growth. Every single one of them has made you who you are, and who you are is incredible. Who you are is amazing, and I really, really want you to be able to understand that. I want you to, after this video, go look in a mirror and let yourself see the incredible person looking back at you, who has been through trials of fire and all of these things and come out of it still wanting to be positive, still wanting to make a better change in this world, still wanting to do good things. That is true strength, and you have it. So please trust me when I say this. Please let that sink in for you and realize how incredible you are, how worth it you are. And I thank God for all of those learning experiences. Exactly, Oz. That's the way to do it. Because eventually we will realize how they've helped us, how they've served us. For mine, I already have seen multiple situations where that terrible experience has allowed me to help other people. It changed me in so many ways. And I honestly believe, this is crazy, but I honestly believe that without that abusive relationship, I would not be the person I am right now, and I wouldn't want to be the person that I would be without it. So when people ask me if I could go back and change something in my life, my answer is always going to be no. I'm glad it's over. I don't want to relive it by any means, but I wouldn't change it. I would not change it, because this is who I am, and I love who I am now, and I hope you do too, because you're incredible. I love who you are now, and I want you to go into this weekend feeling incredible about yourself, feeling amazing, knowing that you are capable of amazing things. So thank you guys so much for being here today. I will be back on Monday with another set of our affirmations and a new feature affirmation. Please share this. Let people know how incredible they are. Let them know that yes, experiences have been weird, and they may have been hard, and they may have hurt you, but you can make them work for you. You can take those and realize what they've done for you and how incredible you are for them, and that you still have so much strength because you're still looking for optimism and positivity. That is incredible, and I commend you and I respect you. So please share this with people. And if you want to learn more about me, go to www.crystallineavitovich.com, or even read a sample chapter of my books that you can find in the link of any of my biographies on any social media site. And I will see you guys on Monday. Have an incredible day. Keep gratitude as your attitude. Live in the moment. This is where you have control. This is where you can take action and make any decision. Start right now. You've got this. You are amazing. I will see you on Monday, guys. Bye.